Coffee is important to me and at Cherbourg Bakery because coffee is the quintessential moment and experience. Everybody wants a great cup of coffee, and every moment at Cherbourg is a wow moment with our treats, with our coffee. The most important part of making a coffee is really tending to it the entire time. So we do a pour-over style coffee, which means that each one is made fresh, but it's only as good as the barista who's watching over it. So I think that for us, for me, it's about training people to study the bloom, how the bloom should look, making sure we're actually really timing it, breaking the bloom at 20 seconds. Honestly, the most important part is the whole part. So the process for making our pour over is first measuring out the beans, which would be 21 grams for us. A lot of people use a few more, some people like a few less. I think it's the perfect level that's not acidic or doesn't get to be too much. I think sometimes we equate good coffee with incredibly strong coffee, and I don't necessarily agree with that. So we get 21 grams, we blend each round fresh. So you put it in the hopper, you blend it up, and then it's going to go onto a filter that's already been pre-soaked. The pre-soaked filter helps it flow properly and helps you avoid paper fibers in your coffee. So once it goes into the filter, make sure it's landing right in the center, and then you're going to take your 200-degree water at least. So our tank is set at 206, so that by the time it comes out, it's really 200. Then you're going to bloom the bean, which means the tiniest amount of water to affect that bean to get it to bloom. And then after 20 seconds, you break the bloom with very hot water. Again, you're paying super close care to the process. So you break the bloom very gently, very steadily. You keep slow concentric circles on that bloom. Keep it on there. You basically got at that point about a minute, 30 seconds left to really hold it steady. I always say you're keeping it at the cappuccino color because there's an edge that looks like an espresso color. The center of the bloom is the cappuccino color. The last 30 seconds should fill up your cup the rest of the way. And shazam, you're there. Perfect cup.